This is Curry Mountain Trail. I'm just kind of showing you that. It's off Little River Road near Metcalf Bottoms. You come out of Metcalf Bottoms, make a left like you're going to Gatlinburg, and you'll see it on the right. There's about 4 or 5 stones that kind of distinguish where it is. There's really no parking. This is what I call my Narnia Trail. Just beautiful flowers here. You might look at that, you UT fans. Also, it has the trillium, I believe. These flowers are pretty incredible. Beautiful trail, real grassy. There are plateaus. There are. This is real grassy, kind of tunnel-like. This is why I call it my Narnia Trail, simply because it's spectacular. The way this thing canopies. And you see the mountain ridge there. It's pretty cool. But Curry Mountain Trail, I'm heading up to a junction where Meigs Mountain. If you make a right up there at that junction, which is about 3.3 miles, and go about a quarter mile on the right, it's a private graveyard, which is spectacular. I just can't understand or believe that someone could be buried up here. There's really nothing up here. And I guess back in the day it was you know, I don't know, really not much water up here. I mean, though there is water. But this is kind of the way the trail does. Canopies. If you look right there, it's real smooth. A lot of grass. I'm looking for snakes. Haven't seen any bear. If you want a trail that is off the beaten path, I've seen 2 people. It's June the 6th. Beautiful day. Probably about 5 degrees cooler up here. Just gorgeous. As smooth as it is, then there's some rocks and some roots and stuff like that. But I want to show you this. It's just such a beautiful trail with a canopy and all. And then it gets real deep into the woods where it's nice and cool. You stop, break. And I'm kind of going uphill right now, so. But anyway, I wanted to kind of show you the distance of this. Again, reminds me of the movie Narnia. Something about it. So, Curry Mountain Trail, beautiful, worth it, quiet. You can still see some ridge lines, even with the foliage. This is what I was talking about. It's just how beautiful it is, how far that goes. You can see it goes way on down, but just gorgeous. Like I said, it's about 3.3 to Meigs Mountain Junction. And I'd say it's probably even, up and down, to and from. This is going up, but pretty even trail. I mean, you're going to go up there, and climbs and descents, and then you're going to go back down about the same. So I really don't see much difference in the going and coming, so you're getting the same workout. Let's say about 6.6. Once you get to Meigs Mountain, the trailhead up there, after you walk to the 3.3, make a right and go a quarter mile. It's a cemetery. They'll probably put you at round trip about 7 miles. Like I said, it's a real nice one. Enjoy it. I would hike this one again. This is one of my favorites. Okay, bye. Have fun.